guys, Alex Evie still here. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you all who are subscribed to me, and if you're not already subscribed, then hit the subscribe bar down below and hit the notification bell so you can get notifications every time one of my videos comes out. Just wanted to remind y'all that in exactly 2 weeks, on Friday, July the 24th, I will be releasing a cover song, and I need y'all's help to choose one. So this month I themed my cover song options as Disney princess themed, so they're all Disney princess songs. And all you need to do is put the letter of the song that you want me to perform the most down in the comments below, and I'm gonna tally up all the votes, and whichever gets the most votes wins, and I will be doing that cover song on the 24th. Voting closes next week, next Friday, so please put your votes in. I really want you guys to put them in because I really need those votes so that I know which one to do. So I'm going to refresh your memory, and if you have not already voted, then please put your vote down in the comments below. Song A is Speechless from Aladdin. Song B is Show Yourself from Frozen 2. Song C is When My Life Began from Tangled. And song D is Touch the Sky from Brave. Alright, so today's video is how to write your very own songs. Now, there are many ways you can go about doing this, but I'm just gonna tell you the Alex Evie Story way. I'm gonna tell you my style. I'm gonna let you guys know how I do it, and I don't know if it's gonna be helpful to you. If it is, then please share this video so that other people can get the help. But this is my technique. It's pretty unique, so I don't know that very many people write songs this way. But this is the way that I do it, so I'm gonna share with you my insight on writing songs. One tip that I will mention is have your own like journal or notebook set aside to writing songs. For me, I have an Awesome Mix journal that my good friend Allie Washburn gave to me because I am a huge Guardians of the Galaxy fan, and this is where I keep my repertoire of songs that I've written, and I just keep adding them in there. So, I mean, maybe it won't be as perfectly themed like a mixtape or something, but you use your own resources. You pull out your own notebook and keep it specifically in there, because what I've noticed is it is really hard to find old songs. If you ever want to go back to a song, it's really hard to find them if they're just on a separate piece of paper, or if it's in a whole bunch of different journals. Now, if you remember which journals they're in, or if there's only like a couple of journals that you kept your songs in, then good for you. You do that, but bunches of scattered papers is really hard to keep track of. So I would suggest that if you do that, put it in a binder so that you will keep them safe and you won't lose them, and you can always go back to them and be like, oh my gosh, I wrote that song. That was cringy, or wow, that was amazing. I can't believe I wrote that. You know, there are different reactions you'll have when you look at them in the future, looking back. But yeah, usually the way I go about writing my songs is I find a topic that means a lot to me. usually this topic will be just inspired by something that happened in my life, or it'll be what I'm feeling at the moment, or things that I'm randomly thinking about, but it usually starts with a topic. And in your notebook, it is a good thing to keep track of your topics. I have a list of topics that I've wanted to write about. Usually, I'll get started on the song right when it comes to me, but if I don't have time and it just comes to my brain, then it goes in my song ideas section, and I just put a bullet point and then put a topic. And yeah, that's what you do if you can't get to it right away. If you can get to it right away, then the next thing you need to do is find a sweet chord progression. These are really difficult to find, and I'm gonna tell you that straight up. Some of them are really easy if you just want to make it simple, but a lot of times you find a chord progression and you're like, wait, I used this before. Do I really want to use it again? The trick with that, if you use the same chord progression, you can always change the strumming pattern. So your chord progressions don't need to be very unique, but if you want them to be, then you can search up on the internet and find like rare chord progressions that actually go, and you'll find many different options to choose from. But for me, I like to work a lot with the chords A minor, F, G, D, E minor, C. I like to work with A and E sometimes, but those are the ones that I usually lean towards. The next thing after that is, as I told you, the way I do it is very unique, so it might not work for some people, but usually what I'll do is I'll pick up my guitar and I'll start playing the chord progression, and I'll just keep playing the chord progression until like the topic kind of sinks in my brain and words start flowing out, and the words just come out with a melody, just like that. I understand if that does not work for you. It's pretty unique, but you can totally just hum a melody while you're doing your chords and then find out the words later, or you can somehow think of the words while just playing through the chords. It is definitely your choice. It is always going to be unique to the writer, but that is what I would suggest. I also understand if some people don't really use instruments, or they think that they're not very good at instruments. I have a few friends who work with the app GarageBand, and I honestly don't really know how it works, but I know a few of my friends have used that and it works for them, so it might work for you. But I think that's it. I think that's all I wanted to say. Sometimes you'll find a chorus and then you'll have to go back and find verses. I would suggest trying to find the first verse and then go into the chorus, unless you're starting with the chorus. Because sometimes when you start with the chorus, it gets harder to write the verses. So that's just a tip that I want to throw out there. But if this video has been helpful to you, then please drop down a comment, let me know how I did, if it helped you, and please share this video with anyone you think might be able to use it. And until next time, goodbye. Love you.